Traditional nuclear power reactors consist of an array of metallic fuel rods inside a water-filled vessel. The fuel rods contain uranium oxide fuel pellets. The pellets and fuel rods are illustrated in that picture over there. Circulating water in the reactor vessel keeps the fuel rods cool and sends the heat to where it's used to make power. Most current reactors today are over 1,000 megawatts of power. Small modular reactors, or SMRs, are arbitrarily defined as reactors that produce 300 megawatts or less. Some SMRs are similar to traditional reactors, they're just scaled down. Other SMRs differ from traditional reactors in a variety of ways. Some SMRs use uranium metal fuel as opposed to uranium oxide. Other SMRs use spherical fuel pellets instead of fuel rods, as shown in this picture. Next slide. The pellets contain a sphere of uranium oxide fuel that's contained inside 4 layers of silicon carbide and carbon. The pellets can withstand extremely high temperatures. They're meltdown proof. Some SMRs have liquid nuclear fuels that fill a reactor entirely. Uranium is dissolved in liquids such as molten salts. Many SMRs also use coolants other than water, such as helium gas, molten salts like lithium carbide, or molten metals like sodium or lead. SMRs have various benefits versus traditional reactors. They can serve markets and grids that are too small to use 1,000 megawatts. They also have safety advantages, as shown in this chart, in this picture. Even if you include all the historical accidents, nuclear is already orders of magnitude safer and cleaner than fossil sources, and it is as safe and clean as solar and wind. But SMRs will be safer still by a few orders of magnitude. The reasons are much smaller inventories of radioactive material and designs that are inherently much less prone to releasing such materials. For many SMR designs, there are no credible accident scenarios that would have a significant impact on the public anywhere outside the plant's site boundary. Non-water-cooled SMRs have higher outlet temperatures, and therefore they generate electricity more efficiently. That efficiency reduces the amount of uranium that needs to be used and the amount of nuclear waste that is generated per kilowatt hour of power. Another benefit of non-water-cooled SMRs is that they can provide reliable, high-temperature heat that can be used in many industrial processes, such as chemicals production, refining, hydrogen production, and steelmaking. Replacing fossil fuels with SMRs will finally decarbonize those industries. The main potential drawback of SMRs is that they might be more expensive than large reactors per kilowatt hour generated. The reason being that they lack economy of scale. Requirements, costs, and staffing levels may not scale down literally with reactor size. On the other hand, some think that SMRs will end up being less expensive than traditional large reactors for several reasons. These reasons include a broader supply chain. A much larger number of suppliers will be able to forge SMR's smaller components, and that will help with competition. They also have lower financing costs. SMRs have lower financial risks and are expected to take less time to build. Low pressures, non-water-cooled SMRs do not require robust, high-pressure components for their reactor vessels, containment domes, and piping. That's because their coolants do not boil under normal operating conditions. SMRs involve building a larger number of smaller, identical reactors. Thus, construction experience is gained more quickly, and costs will decline more quickly. Smaller SMRs will be mass-produced in central factories. Expensive, skilled craft labor activities at the plant site will be greatly reduced.